tier ranking exercises based on how effective they are at helping you master the full planche. I saved the best one for last. First up, we have the dumbbell front raise. This is going in at B tier. This is very effective for working the front delt, working your straight arm strength just like you would in planche. However, when you're standing up vertically with your torso and lifting like this, it doesn't have as much carryover as it would to the planche lean. So that's why it's going in at B tier. Number 2, we have band assisted full planche coming in at A tier. This is a super effective progression. It directly emulates the full planche. The band pulls up at your center of mass, and that reduces the intensity of the move so you can get that proper shoulder conditioning and that proper joint angle of holding the full planche. The reason it's not S tier is because with the band, it's harder to modulate your intensity and it doesn't engage the core as much as you would in a regular planche, so it's A tier. Number 3, we have overhead press. This is gonna be C tier. This is super effective for training the front delt, building shoulder strength, shoulder muscle to carry over to the planche. However, it's only C tier because overhead pressing strength is not gonna carry over to that straight arm pressing strength you would get in planche. Number 4, we have bench press, everybody's favorite exercise. This is going to be D tier. This is not a good move for learning the planche. It's gonna train the chest more. It's a horizontal press. However, planche is more of a shoulder dominant and back dominant movement, so bench press is not going to carry over very much to the full planche. Number 5, we have tuck planche hold. This is going to be A+ tier. This is a super effective drill. This is one of the first planche progressions that you unlock where you're actually lifting your entire body weight off of the ground. You can go straight from tuck planche into the advanced tuck, and you can just slowly stick your legs out further and further over time as you get stronger. So it's a great way to emulate the planche. It has great strength, specificity, carryover, and it's super effective for unlocking full planche. Number 6, we have box Maltese drill. This is going to be B tier. This is a super effective gymnast exercise. This is going to condition the shoulders a ton, condition the core and back a ton. The reason it's only going in at B tier is because when you're doing the box Maltese hold, you're not really engaging your arms the right way. You're resting your arms on the box, so you don't get as much elbow conditioning, and it doesn't quite carry over to the full planche as effectively. Coming in at number 6, we have handstand push-ups. This is a super effective drill. I'm gonna put it at B+ tier. It's great for building strength in the shoulders, great for building overhead pressing strength, great for building up that front delt. It will directly carry over to full planche. However, because it's an overhead, bent arm overhead pressing move and not a straight arm pressing move, it's only B+ tier because it doesn't have as much carryover. And last but not least, we have the planche lean. The planche lean is S tier. This is the number 1 drill to unlock the full planche. It directly emulates the core engagement, the scapula engagement, the shoulder engagement. This move is so effective because it has infinite scalability. You can go from barely being able to lean to leaning really far. Every inch further you lean, the more difficult it becomes and the more directly it emulates the full planche. So it's infinitely scalable. It's good for people of all levels. The best athletes in the world still train planche lean, so start adding planche lean